Before we get into the video, yes, I bought the weird cats in space shirt, okay? I did. Hey guys, so the other day Rika asked me if we could go shopping and I was like, how about we go thrifting, because that's how I prefer to spend my clothing budget in general. I shop at thrift stores for shirts, sweaters, that kind of thing, and I generally buy pants new because I find them so much harder to find ones that fit well in thrift stores. Originally I was going to make this into a thrift with us video because the littles were supposed to have a family visit while we were shopping, and then family didn't show up, so they came with us, and this video has turned into something different. I thought I would talk a little bit about how to find your personal style and give some kind of like thrifting tips at the same time, because that's something I've been working through. The whole personal style thing is something I've been working through kind of since the fall, and I think I've got it, and so I just wanted to share it. So I have a few different steps before you go thrifting to do in order to actually buy things that you're going to wear. The very first step is to declutter your closet. Now I did this last week. I didn't film any footage because my closet is a very dark, tight little space, but I got rid of a bunch of stuff, and the goal is not just to get rid of things and then add more things. The goal here is to get rid of things that you're not wearing and pay attention, like, what is it about this item that I don't like? Why do I want to get rid of it? Why do I never wear it? And then also pay attention to what you are keeping. What are things that you like? Why do you gravitate towards those things all the time? So pay attention to those two things before you even go thrifting. Another pre-thrifting thing to do is go to Pinterest and start a board of all the different clothing things you're liking right now. So I did this back in kind of like in the fall before I did a big thrifting adventure, and then I found a bunch of things I loved, wore them all winter. I did exactly the same thing this time, kind of with a bit more of a spring mindset in mind. Keep in mind that I live in the Saskatchewan prairies, so spring is actually not spring. Spring really is only 1 month long here, and that's not till like May, but I'm thinking a little lighter than the heavy clothes that I wear in the winter. So make sure you're pinning seasonal appropriate things, and then with your pins, see what are your reoccurring items. So I've really realized that I kind of gravitate a little bit to a boho style. I like sweaters. This season, things that I was looking for were graphic t-shirts and cardigans. A little bit of a preview here. That way I can take the cardigan off. In the winter, I don't really wear cardigans because I'm too cold. I want like full sweater. But in the spring, then I can have the option of wearing a t-shirt or wearing layers. Generally, it's still layers weather. And then also pay attention to if there's a certain color palette you're drawn to. So I generally tend to be drawn towards like the autumnal color palette. You know, we got greens and browns, some grays, and then for spring I was thinking of adding in like this purple. I actually didn't think of adding it in, it's amazing. But also I have a little bit of pink in my wardrobe. Like my closet is pretty much all fall colors plus a little bit of pink, and this purple is not really that far off. It's kind of a bit of an autumnal color as well, and this is very helpful for when you are thrifting. Next thing to do is make a list of items that you're looking for. So like I said, I was looking for graphic t-shirts for some reason. That's what I was pinning lots of. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for cardigans, and I was looking for like thinner knit type shirts, things that will be warm but also not too warm for spring, that like fine line. Now let's get ready to go. So most thrift stores since COVID don't have change rooms anymore, which is terrible. Like I wish they had them. So that's another reason I don't really buy pants. But one thing that I do try to do when I am going thrifting is I try to wear a tank top or tight clothing of some sort, so you can try things over top and you can kind of get an idea if it's going to work. So in the summer I'll wear like shorts, and I can try like a skirt over that if I want, and then a tank top. And today I was wearing a tank top with a cardigan, so I could take the cardigan off while I was thrifting without constantly having to pull it over my head. It's important. You don't want to have like staticky crazy hair or be exhausted because you're constantly changing more than you need to. So I think it's important. Okay, next step, get yourself to the thrift store. I struggle a little bit with Value Village because their prices are extreme, and they are not, I don't think they're like a charitable organization. They're a for-profit organization, but they have more selection than anywhere else. So if I only have time to go to one thrift store, it's the one I prefer to go to because then it's just a one-stop shop. Yes, their prices are more than some other thrift stores, but they're still cheaper than buying new clothes, plus better for the environment. Get yourself to the thrift store. Make sure you have packed a snack or you've eaten a snack. You need to have patience going into this. It takes a while. You don't want to be hangry. And second, I would recommend not going with littles. Obviously, we did this time, not by choice, but we did. I fed them a little snack before we went in, and then what we did actually is we got 2 shopping carts, one for each little kid, and we went to the book section first, just grabbed a bunch of books that looked interesting to them. They each sat in a shopping cart looking at books for a very long time, and then after they were bored of that, then I let them go out, but they had to stay on the aisle that I was at, and it worked really well. I have previously done the same thing as like the book idea but gone to the toy aisle. That's too distracting. Don't go there. Go just to the books. And let me just say too, I stayed away. I didn't look at any adult books, didn't buy any books. Surprising, I know. Trying to get rid of books. I've had people here, like I think I've sold like 150, 200 books in the last week. You can't tell, but I have been. Another thing too, if you're going with littles, they might give a suggestion for something you should buy, and you might not want to. Today there was a donut onesie that the 5-year-old was adamant I needed to buy for myself. I didn't. It didn't fit my Pinterest mood board. We'll go with that. Okay, so shop. Now it's time to just spend all the money, find all the things. I would say start by looking at the thing off your list that you're the most excited about, because things do take time. You might run out of time. You need to be patient. Go to the thing you're the most excited about first. Then, as you're flipping through the racks, you can do this pretty quickly if you know your color scheme, and you don't have to look at each individual item and be like, ooh, do I like this? Do I like this? For me, certain colors, I just flip right over. Like anything that's outside of those autumnal or like a pink and purple, I just fly over. That really helps. Some thrift stores will organize by color, and then you can just go to your color sections. Other ones like Value Village are just chaos, but you can flip pretty quickly if needed. And then I also like to make sure that I look at sizes around my size. So I generally look both in the medium section and the large section, partially because things have shrunk. So things may have been a large at one point but have shrunk to a medium, or sometimes what happens is people have put things in the wrong section. It's the most annoying when all of a sudden I find something that looks really good and it's like way too small. Today there was a really cute cardigan that was in, I think it was like the medium or the large section. It was like kids 10, 12. That's not so cool. But sometimes you can find the thing that's your size in a different section. While you're shopping, also look to see like if there's any stains or rips on any of the items. There was this one really cute, great for autumn sweater, but it had a hole right in the back, and it's like a knit sweater, so I couldn't do anything about that. So that was sad, but I'm glad I caught it before I bought it and then brought it home. Now it's time to try everything on. So we always just like pull our shopping carts to a mirror and start trying things on. This is so much easier if you bring someone with you. I feel less ridiculous trying things on if I can like put it on and then talk to someone, as opposed to just like being by myself and looking in the mirror. But that might just be me. So when I'm trying things on, I'm trying to be realistic. Like, do I love it? Because I don't want to just be buying something that I think I will wear or that I want to wear, but I'm not gonna actually wear it. And it can be hard because I feel like sometimes it's borderline. But if it's borderline, then I like to look at the price. Okay, is it worth this amount to me? and sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. Okay, my idea number 8, my little tip or whatever, is like stick to your list except when you don't. And by that I mean, when we were shopping today, I saw this young teen girl walk by and I was like, oh, her sweater would look so good on Reika. Like, too bad she has it. And then she went and put it on the hanger. She wasn't gonna buy it, so I quickly snatched it up. This was not on Reika's list. She only stuck to 2 out of 4 items being on her list. That's okay. But this sweater, it was so cute on her and it's so colorful and not like what she normally buys. But I'm glad that we grabbed it. The thing is, you have to, if you see something that you love, even if it's not in season or what you were looking for, you have to grab it because you don't know when else it will be available. After your thrifting adventure, take everything home, wash it up. I have washed all mine, the stuff that I'm wearing, and now you can just take it home and enjoy it after it's been cleaned. And I thought I would share a little thrift haul as well. So I did get this cool Space Kittens shirt. I don't know, you guys, like, it was just, how could I not? I don't know. I was looking for bold graphic shirts of some sort. This one cat, is it this one? The neck looks a little funny, but I don't know. I'm going with it. And then I also found this like purpley, like a light purple, I don't know, cardigan, which has no buttons. I was looking for cardigans that were a little shorter than some. This one's not quite as short as I was looking for, but I love the color and the, I don't know, the feel is really good. So I've got my laundry basket here of clean laundry. Let me show you. So I found this cardigan, which is short as well. It's a green cardigan. I have a sweater, like a hoodie, that's very similar. It needs to be shaved with like a fabric shaver a little bit, but this is really cute and it's on the shorter end, so I like that. Green, always a color I gravitate to. This sweater, I think, oh, everything's a little bit staticky. This sweater looks a little funnier off than it does on. I mean, in theory, I should try these on for you. Okay, I'll try this one on at least because it has this weird two-toned thing going on. It's a cardigan. It is kind of a little bit longer, but it is the kind of material that it's not a staticky kind of material, this one. So, and it has pockets. I don't know, I liked it. It's hard to tell because I'm not far enough away. I'm no fashion vlogger here, you guys. I'm just trying to give you an idea. So there's that. And plus, like, this totally matches my shirt. This matches my shirt. Like, this shirt goes with everything. I may as well show you, I got one more cardigan. I got this one. This was my, like, I'm not sure if I should buy it. It is a navy blue with little speckled bits in it. But the thing I like is it's so soft and it is very light, like physically light. It's warm because of the softness, but oh, also that kind of matches too the shirt that goes with everything. It's a shorter cardigan, and yeah, I wasn't sure if I liked exactly how it laid, but I feel like it would be a really good early spring cardigan because it is so light. Okay, now I'll put the purple one back on. You know what, let's just go like this for now. Now I'm getting too warm. I will briefly show you what Reika got. She's not here right now, so I'm just gonna do it. She was looking for striped shirts. The material that this reminds me so much of shirts that I had as a kid. Like, the styles just come back around. So she got this striped blue shirt, and then she really wanted a red striped shirt. Everything's a little staticky. And we found this red striped shirt. So yeah, like, let's see here, what are the sizes? These are both medium, which she's not in a medium, but they work. I think they've already been pre-shrunk, so they shrunk, so they fit more like a small. Then this is the sweater that I found and convinced her to buy. It's so cute. She's like, it's so bright. I never wear anything so bright. She doesn't. But this is adorable. And this is so large, and it is a little large on her, but we are pretty much done with winter. So I think next winter this will still fit her. And she's, I think, almost done growing. What do I know? Now I will stop for a phone call and then I'll show you the last thing. Seriously, the social worker, she knows when I'm filming videos, especially for this channel. She always phones. The last thing, another thing that wasn't on Reika's list, which I'm realizing is quite jiggly. Hopefully she doesn't mind that. She found a jean jacket. Oh, it just cracks me up, like how much the styles are just back in things that I wore back in the day. And I know when jean jackets came back in like a while ago. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't wear one because it just reminded me too much of my like preteen years. So we got all that stuff. We had a coupon that gave us $10 off. So we paid $67 for, what was that? 4 cardigans, three t-shirts, a sweater, and a jean jacket. I feel like that's a pretty good price. So I'm going to keep thrifting. I'm probably, you know, going to do this each season. Like my spring stuff I picked isn't very springy. I do want to find more shirts to rival this one. I actually think I might be making some bookish ones, so I wasn't too hurt that I only found 1 t-shirt, even though I need more. But then once summer hits and things are even warmer, I'm going to need some more weather appropriate clothes for that as well. But I hope these tips help you a little bit and you enjoyed the little clips of thrifting that I was able to get amongst, you know, thrifting and having little kids with me. So thanks for joining me, guys.